What's up, everybody? Welcome to Surviving Rocklahoma, the official podcast of Rocklahoma. I am your host with the lux that rocks, your cyborg to die for, Adam Richmond, and this is, once again, the official podcast of Rocklahoma and a trusted source of all things local in the northeastern Oklahoma area, or as we lovingly refer to it as the rock community. We are so glad to have you all here this week. Let me know how we are sounding. Drop in the comments. We love to hear from you guys throughout the night. We've got a lot of stuff going on. Look at, I've even got my notes. So, for the love of Pete, this should be a smooth show tonight. Hopefully, the gremlins leave us alone so we can get through this broadcast, because we've got not one, not two, but three musical features that we are going to be breaking off for you tonight. We'll also be giving away several prize packages as we will be digging into the balls of bounty. But all of that will be coming up a little bit later in the show. But before we do that, let's jump into the comments. What is up, y'all? I see Lori Brass is in the comments. Who else we got in there? I see my co-hostess with the mostest, Christy Gross, is in the comments. What's up, Christy? I see Nicole. What is up? Tracina Bailey. Crystal clear, no gremlins tonight. I feel it in my guts. You better watch out. That's where they get you. Remember, folks, go in for your annual checkups. No, we are, before we get into it, we are going to pay some bills. So let's give it a shout out to our proud sponsors. First up is DEB Concerts, who answers the question, what do you want to do with your life? I want to rock! And rock he shall be doing. I don't know why I didn't hear that. Let's give it one more time for the folks in the back. I want to rock! There it is. And Rocky will be doing this year at the Roadhouse stage at Rocklahoma, inside the Roadhouse stage. The Roadhouse area. Sorry, I got distracted. There's some squirrels there. What's up, Gage? How's it going, buddy? You know, Doug has been one of our longest running sponsors, and he also brought us some stellar interviews that we were able to conduct last year on our road to Rocklahoma, as we sat down and was joined by not only the owners of Rocklahoma, Sharon and Dave, but we also got to visit with Sebastian Bach and Lita Ford. And I can't wait to see who we get to speak with this year. Much love and a huge thank you to Doug of DEB Concerts. We also want to thank another Rocklahoma sponsor. I'm talking about At Your Service Rentals, the only folks I know of where you can get your own portable restroom for your campsite, not only at Rocklahoma, but born and raised as well. So you don't want to be stuck out like that guy looking for a place to go. Poo, what are you doing over there?
Dinner was full!
Yeah, he didn't call At Your Service Rentals. Also, a proud sponsor of this year's Music is Medicine Festival that is we'll be talking about here a little bit later. You know, we also want to give a huge shout out to another proud Rocklahoma partner. I'm talking about the Rocklahoma Bitches, who this past year debuted their status as a Rocklahoma partner. Huge props to the ladies for everything they've been doing with their philanthropic work with those auction guitars, as well as keeping the Rocklahoma community hopping and keeping the community alive year round. We also sorry, read again the comments right there. We also want to thank our proud sponsor. She's a little busy tonight. She normally would be joining us in the comments, but right now she is busy over at the Slaughter to Prevail show at the Vanguard in Tulsa, at Tulsa Theater, and she is absolutely having a blast over there. It is going to be a heavy show, y'all. So if you're not watching the broadcast, I hope you're in Tulsa at the Tulsa Theater for Slaughter to Prevail's. You can catch her photography by going to Photography by Angel Lee. She's been covering Rocklahoma for us going on 5 years and no signs of slowing down. Once again, that's Photography by Angel Lee. She will be joining us this week at an event we're going to be talking about here in a little bit, the Stitched Up Heart Show, and she will be taking photos and joining us as I have secured. Well, I'll tell you in a little bit. We still got bills to pay. With that being said, let's move on to our next one. Yes, Angel is a proud veteran. She is so proud of her military service, but we are also, speaking of veterans, we want to give a shout out to ROK A Vet. Now, we've been working with ROK A Vet for over 6 years now. We've given away hundreds of passes, not only to Rocklahoma, but to other music festivals and concerts as well, because ROK A Vet believes music is medicine, and it is their mission to provide that medicine to your a veteran. Excuse me, there we go. We got more pop-ups there. Rebel checking in from the show. Wow, she said it's a heavy show over there. Now, we also want to remind folks that there is an upcoming festival called Music is Medicine Festival going on at Post Oak Lodge. It is ROK A Vet's first ever music festival, and tickets are on sale now. You can get them, and starting at $33.85. You can also get, I believe, camping for $50. So it'd be your passes and camping for $50. That's amazing. Oh, and there's also a lodge and cabins on site as well. So there are rooms available. If you don't want to camp, you can sleep in luxury this coming Memorial Day at Post Oak Lodge for ROK A Vet's Music is Medicine Festival. We also want to give a shout out to the big Ole Bus, bringing a busload of debauchery, not only to Rocklahoma, not only Rocklahoma and Rock the Equinox, but they will be at Music as Medicine Festival as well, debuting their newly expanded stage. Can't wait to see that. And finally, folks, we also want to remind you all, if you would like to have your Surviving Rocklahoma or Photography by Angel Lee official merchandise, also, let's not forget our other camps at Rocklahoma. You can easily go to tannenbaumgraphics.com and click on the button to visit the TikTok shop. And that's where you will be able to get your graphics and stuff. Let me search right there. Once you get into the shop, you'll just type in Surviving Rocklahoma. And there we go. Boom. Surviving Rocklahoma. Look at that amazing t-shirt. And he's got a whole lot more on his TikTok store, including, oh, look at those stickers. I did not see those holographic ones. Ooh, oh, and bumper stickers. So, yes. So rock your favorite podcast by slapping our bumper sticker on your ass. I would appreciate it, folks. Once again, that's TannenbaumGraphics.com. Now, for our last sponsor, we are going to do our weekly traditional toast as we crack open a cold one, as we crack open the show. So, let me know in the comments, what are you all imbibing on? What are you all sipping on? Me, myself, I am having another one of those tasty beverages that I drank last week. They were so good. I'm going to have another one. I'm talking about this White Rascal. It is a Belgian Belgian style white ale. So, on behalf of all of our sponsors and Pryor Liquor Wines and Spirits, cheers, everybody. Remember, folks, get that pinky out because we're classy as fuck. All right, with that being said, y'all, ooh, that is tasty. I like that one. I like those, I like a good Belgian beverage from time to time. So how was y'all's Easter? Did y'all have fun playing with your eggs?
Giggity.
That's the cool thing about having my kids getting older. We don't have to stay up all night coloring eggs, and now that we're getting older and we look back, we get to say, we don't have to do that anymore. Our kids are getting older, so we don't do those things. So it's more nostalgia, and we don't have to do that anymore. But now we time flies by. But on the bright side, I got a lot of stuff done around the house because I didn't have to do all of that Easter stuff. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't really do anything. I did yard work, and then sat back and enjoyed a nice clean yard, nice trimmed. How was y'all's Easter? I know there was several things going on around in the area. Grinchy went riding. Who knew? Oh, I'm so glad my kids are older now, Christy says. Well, we do have some really cool stuff coming up this week. The weather's going to be beautiful for it. And, Angel had put something on our radar several weeks ago, and then our good friend Brax reached out and let us know that his new band, Between the Broken, was going to be playing at a gig at the Vanguard, opening for this band that Angel has been talking nonstop about for the last couple of months, called Stitched Up Heart. And then we found out that our good friends Tanaris is also going to be playing that show this week, Wednesday, at the Vanguard. So we reached out to the band, and they were so awesome that they approved us to come and cover the event, and we are actually going to be joining Stitched Up Heart prior to the event. So make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel, as we will have the full-length interview with Stitched Up Heart coming later on this week. Now, would you like to go and hang out with us at the show? You want to go and see the band? Well, I tell you what, they were so kind to give us some tickets away to give away as a prize. So I tell you what, here on the fly, how many live viewers do we got? Those are rookie numbers. We can do better than that. Let's get our numbers up, y'all. Everybody, if you haven't already, share the Facebook stream right now. We're also simultaneously live on YouTube and Twitch. So be sure that you share the stream and tag a friend that you would like to bring with you to Stitched Up Heart Wednesday at the Vanguard. And while you all are doing that, excuse me, I had to grab my balls there for a second. Giggity. So this week, I'll tell you what, we are going to do a Balls of Bounty for a set of Stitched Up Heart passes. So while we do that, let's do a hashtag. Now, I've got one of the first 12 people, individuals, so don't worry about spamming the chat. One entry is going to be the same as 5 entries. So in the comments right now, let's see a hashtag Stitched Up Heart. Hashtag Stitched Up Heart. And while you all are doing that, let's give you a sample of this amazing band, and you can see exactly why I am so excited about Stitched Up Heart. This is their new single featuring the Butcher Babies. This is Cannibal.
How'd I get to be so evil? Blending in with pretty people. In a skin tight dress, caught your eye, make you lose yours. I'm about to set my trap, a taste for flesh, and you're looking like a snack. I'm a goddess, and you don't stand a chance. Jack Black Crown, I'm the queen of the damned. Eat your heart out, hits like fentanyl. What a great day to be a cannibal. Batshit baddie, get what I want. Chewing on you, I'm a chainsaw. Best kind of mess, calling out my name till you're last. Love me, hate me, you're all obsessed. I'ma break it hard, cardiac arrest. 1, 2, I'm coming for you. 3, 4, bodies in the basement. Oh no, what you gonna do? You got a death wish, face it. I'm a goddess, and you don't stand a chance. I'm the queen of the damned. Eat your heart out, hits like fentanyl. What a great day to be a cannibal. Got you in the palm of my hand. Pretty psycho, pretty damn. Eat your heart out, sweet like caramel. What a great day to be a cannibal. About to set my trap. Got a big appetite, and you're looking like a love me, hate me, you're all obsessed. I'm about to start my trap. I'm a goddess, and you don't stand a chance. Jack Black Crown, I'm the queen of the damned. Eat your heart out, hits like fentanyl. What a great day to be a cannibal. Got you in the palm of my hand. Pretty psycho. I go pretty damn. Eat your heart out sweet like caramel. What a great day to be a cannibal.
Oh my gosh, right? Oh, studio audience. Holy crap, man. That was absolutely epic, y'all. I can't wait to see them this Wednesday. And you know what? We got a special guest. You know, we reached out to him and I was like, hey, it was lining up the interview and stuff. They said, you know what? Let's give away a couple of passes. And so this one is directly from the band. Huge shout out to Randy. Thank you so much. Again, studio audience, give it up. All right. So here we go, y'all. This one is going out to, coming at you from the Balls of Bounty. And, all right, this one's going to take a second. I went to public school in Oklahoma, so this may take a second to count across platforms. Give it up. Let me know what y'all think about that band. Be sure to check them out on social media. Well, there we are. 1, 2. You would have thought. And congratulations, Joshua Lee Linus. I hope I pronounced that right. Let me write your name down. Joshua Lee, I am going to have your name on a list. I will need your, be sure you have your ID ready so that you can verify your identity. Josh, hop in the comments there. Let us know that you're going to be able to make it. Congratulations, buddy. Joshua, here we go. I got you. Congratulations, buddy. That's awesome. Alrighty. So we are going to be joined. We got one winner, and we still got 2 more prize packages tonight, including a set of passes that, you know what, this one, we were already planning on giving away a couple of sets of passes, and this one they wanted to do as a celebration. And I am a firm believer in not counting your chickens before they hatch, not cashing the check before the ink is dry. But we did get some amazing news today, as many of you know, that my father has been dealing with lung cancer, and he's been going through treatment and such, and I don't want to jinx it. I'm not saying, but miracles do happen. We did get good results today, so it appears that things are improving. So we're not going to say it's all out of the woods yet, y'all, but we do have regression, and things are shrinking. So we are very happy. And as I was sharing the news with my friends in ROK A Vet and the rest of our good friends that make up our sponsors, they wanted to give away some tickets, and I said, you know what, hell yeah, let's celebrate, y'all. So, there's an event going on next month called Music is Medicine Festival, and it is presented by ROK A Vet, and I'm going to be hosting the shindig, and we hope to see everybody there. It's at Post Oak Lodge. And once again, we were talking a little bit about it whenever we started the show, but you can get passes are available, single day, without camping is available, but as a celebration, I think we are going to give away a set of passes. So once again, we are going to dig into the balls of bounty, and we are going to give away in honor of my dad, who is my personal warrior. Now, all of you, I don't know who you are. Everybody knows a veteran. We're not a veteran family. I tried to serve. I would have served, but unfortunately, medically, I couldn't do. My uncle served. I've got some of my best friends served, and it is such a privilege to me to be working with ROK A Vet and to host this event. And in that honor, we are so happy to be a part of Music is Medicine Festival. Now, we do a lot of giveaways that are just for the veterans as we continue to give that medicine, or that music that is medicine. But this week, this one is going to go out to anybody watching the show right now. Let's do a hashtag Balls of Bounty. Hashtag Balls of Bounty while we talk about this event. But you know what? Let's give you a news clip. There we go.
On May 22nd and 23rd, ROK A Vet presents Music is Medicine Festival at the Post Oak Lodge in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Healing through sound.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, and the schedule is out, so you can go to the ROK A Vet Facebook page and you can see those times. And we are once again, we are giving away a set of passes to Music is Medicine Festival as yeah, here we go. All right, well, I think we've got enough. We are going to pick our live winner. All right, this one should be an easy one. And Randy Hesley. Congratulations, Randy. Let me put your name down here. I've got you. We still got one more prize to give away tonight, y'all. Alrighty. Got that in. Congratulations, buddy. I'm excited to see you out there, man. Alrighty. So, after that event is going to be another event. I mean, guys, we've got a full year worth of of events. Like, we've got a ridiculous amount of events. How many we got this year? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 festivals, or 7 festivals and a couple events spread in there this year. We're going to talk about it here in a little bit on the ROK Report, but our next one will be the Save the Equinox event coming up June 6th. You know what? I tell you what, before we do that, we've already given away a couple of prize packages. I think it's time for some more music. What do y'all think? This one comes from the submission email. I want to thank all of you bands out there, all of you artists, for sending us your emails and rocking the box. You know, that's my favorite part of doing this show. Well, aside from meeting rock stars, you know, you just can't beat that. But I like to meet the rock stars of tomorrow. I like to meet the folks that are making the music, and we've got so many talented bands in the area. So I always get a lot of new stuff that I've never heard before coming through, and we get to feature that right here. And one of those is Wolf Ugly, and I always love the stuff they send over, and they've got a new track, and this one is The Last Plague. And that was The Longest Plague by Wolf Ugly. Studio audience. Yes. Absolutely love our locals. Remember, folks, check them out on all of the streaming platforms, and be sure that you follow Surviving Rocklahoma, because you know that we absolutely love to give you all the taste of the local musical cuisine as you pop those earbuds in your ear holes and jam out. And we also want to thank all of you folks that are watching the show right now, those of you who are sending the stars. Now, some of you may be wondering what those stars are. Well, those are actually little bits of cyber currency. We can't really monetize the show because we play so much music, and because you're playing copyrighted material, you can't profit off of it. So these stars are it's our little tip jar as we try to pay our bills while bringing you the fun. Now, that also, the folks who donate the top stars, we take the top stars sender every week, and we enter you in with our monthly drawing. Now, we also take our subscribers. You can subscribe to the Facebook page, $4.99, cancel anytime, and you are also automatically entered in for all of these drawings that we do here on the show. But we also qualify you folks for the giveaways as well, as you have seen. And you know what? We still have our monthly drawing coming up here shortly in a little bit. But first, we are going to go ahead and update you all on what all we've got going on this summer. We've talked a little bit about it. We've beat around the bush, as it were, because there's just so much to talk about, and it's hard to pack it all within 1 hour. And that's what she said. Now, there is one event that we haven't really talked a whole lot about here on the show, and it's going to be taking place here in Tahlequah on the 17th. Let me check my calendar here. So today's the 6th. So that's next Friday and next Saturday. All of you folks need to come to Tahlequah. It's an absolutely free festival. The only thing you got to pay for are your drinks, and if you would like to partake in the crawfish boil that has become so famous in Tahlequah that they had to do a whole festival around it. This is the 8th annual Lenny Bros Crawfish Festival. It's my favorite Cajun restaurant, or my favorite restaurant in town, just to be honest. But man, they're the ones who got me hooked on Cajun food, and it is all shipped live from the Gulf, so everything is super fresh. But yes, it is an absolutely awesome festival, and it takes place right here in Tahlequah. And a huge shout out to the Kroner and Bear Bar that hosts us and keeps the drinks flowing as we will be jamming out on Main Street. There's a stage, and there's going to be some red dirt and other, various different types of music represented here. So we hope to see everyone here in Tahlequah next week on the 17th for the 8th annual Crawfish Boil. Now, after that, we've got the Music as Medicine Festival that we've been talking about for all, the whole show and for the last couple of months. And we are so excited, as I did get a chance to talk with the venue. Now, if you want to book a room for that festival, you will need to contact Post Oak Lodge separately. So, booking your room isn't like the same as booking or getting your tickets for the festival. So the festival has its own tickets, and then you can book your lodging with Post Oak Lodge and Resort in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Now, rooms are limited. There are a couple of cabins, and I think there's some hotel-like lodges there. It's a resort. There's a swimming pool. It's absolutely beautiful venue, and I will be uploading some drone photography on the page later on this week so you guys can see exactly what it looks like over in Post Oak Lodge. Congratulations to our winner who will be joining us this year. And again, huge shout out to ROK A Vet for their first ever music festival. It is going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait. Now, with that being said, we also, after that, will be the Save the Knox benefit event, the Keep the Knox Free event featuring Storage 24, We Are Araya, Stanley's Revenge, Copper Steel, and 7 Foot Monkey. And Surviving Rocklahoma will be hosting it. We hope to see everyone there as we raise money to help keep the Rock the Equinox free as they enter their 11th year. Things are growing. They are getting bigger, folks. Bigger and more things available for us as a fans and the attendees there at Stigler, Oklahoma at Lake John Wells. And the camping will be a little bit different. I think it's $5 to camp this year, but the festival itself will remain free, and we hope to see all of you folks there at this event on June 6th. The Keep the Knox Free event And there will also be an auction. Thank you to Daniel Witness for your assistance in taking care of that. So that will be our next fundraising event this year. After that, we will actually be making our return. We weren't able to make it last year, but this year we will be making our return to Sparrowhawk Camp here in Tahlequah for the Rock the River Festival, and that'll be going on June 25th here in Tahlequah. And I'm told, man, it's been getting bigger every year. The next month after that will be the Turp Float Festival at Diamond Head Resort here in Tahlequah. That is going on July 30th. And then, of course, we've got Rocklahoma number 20, September 3rd. And Born and Raised a couple weeks after that. And I am so proud to announce that we will be making our return to Radio Row at Rocklahoma, and we will be on Radio Row at Born and Raised as well. So the scavenger hunt guitars will continue to be displayed prominently there at our radio booth. And we learned our lessons this year, so we're going to be having a schedule, and we'll have that posted so you guys will know exactly when we will be at the booth and what will be going on, and you will be able to watch our interviews this year. So we can't wait to see everybody this year at Rocklahoma. We also, and then after Born and Raised, of course, we have Rock the Equinox, number 11. That's going to be taking place October 2nd. And there is your lineup for that festival. And it is going to be an awesome event there in Lake John Wells in Stigler, Oklahoma. It is kayak friendly. I will definitely be having my kayak down there for my annual wake and bake on the lake. And going back here into comments, not missing either one of those floats. Carly says, Breezy says Rocklahoma can't get here fast enough. I agree, girl. You know what? I tell you what, folks. Let's give you a taste. It's of Rock the Equinox. You know, we've been featuring all of the bands from the other festivals very prominently here lately, and this band actually just posted a video, or excuse me, a track on social media, and I recognized them from the Rock the Equinox lineup. And I actually really like this song. So I tell you what, we are going to break off a sample of what you're going to be seeing at Rock the Equinox, number 11 in Stigler, Oklahoma. This is the band No One with Back to Me.
and soon you'll see. You think that you can beg for the life you once had? Yeah, is it insane? 'Cause I love the way you look at me when you fall. You bleed as you crawl back to me. Come dance with me and watch the flames that we feed rise. Never again will you receive the gift of life. Run far away from me so I can pour your bleach. I am the poison cup you wish you could release. You trust in me. You think that you can beg for the life you once had? Yeah, is it insane? 'Cause I love the way you look at me when you fall. You bleed as you crawl back to me. You can beg for the life you once had. Yeah, is it insane? 'Cause I love the way you look at me when you fall. You bleed as you crawl back to me.
Studio audience. That was the band No One with Back to Me, and they will be playing this year at ROK the Equinox and at the Stigler, Oklahoma. Let me get back to my notes here, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. I feel like I have something to do. What is that? Oh, yes, that's my monthly drawings for each of you, for you folks who support the show week after week. We like to do a monthly drawing. Now, before we do, we like to give everybody a chance to be entered in to win. Now, those of you are top stars senders, you are automatically entered, and we appreciate you folks for sending those stars. And oh my gosh, do we have some folks sending hella stars over the last couple of weeks. Thank you guys so much for that. We are now, in addition to our top stars senders, our subscribers who subscribe to the Facebook page for $4.99, cancel anytime. You are also entered for this drawing. So before we do, let's do, what did we do the last hashtag? We already did Balls of Bounty. I tell you what, let's do, that was an awesome track. And while we are talking about how you can get your music featured here, let's remind everybody to hashtag Rock the Box. hashtag Rock the Box. And in that spirit, remember, folks, if you'd like your music featured here on the show, it is simple. All you got to do is send us an email, survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. Send us your EPK. Tell us a little short, brief bio about your band. Send us your high quality recordings, whether it be a music video or a track. If it sounds good to you and that it represents your band, send it over. We'd love to play it here on the show. And if you've got a gig coming up, you got a show that's coming up that you're excited for, we'd love to talk about it and get our crowds to your gig. So once again, Rock the Box. Now, it's not just for the bands, y'all. For you fans out there, if you've got a great story from a local event or a concert that you would like to share, shoot us an email. You soldiers out there and you heroes, those of you who put your lives on the line for all of us, we would love to honor our veterans, our active service personnel, and our Blue Star and Gold Star families. Let us represent our warriors, and as we thank them for their service. So you can send all of that stuff over to the Rock Box, survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. Now, I'm going to go ahead and dig in to the balls of bounty here, and so let's see who was, looks like Linda on the spot. Forget Johnny. Linda beat Johnny. Johnny tried to beat Johnny on the spot, but Linda, you are going to be you're qualified to win this week's prize of 2 passes to the Save to Keep the Knox Free event, June 6th. So, see, folks, no purchase is necessary. I mean, it does help your odds, but you don't have to buy in to win. Linda Stevens there, she got qualified for this drawing. Now, this one is for the actual tickets. We've got about 12 people already entered. Let's see who we've got. Who is our winner? Number 5. Okay, so that one looks like went to one of our top stars senders. They were in our top 5 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No way. Our top stars sender from just a week or two ago, congratulations to Chris Warrener. Chris Warrener, you will be joining us at the Keep the Knox Free event June 6th. You are my guest. Well, technically, this comes from Miss Lori Badass Brass and all the folks over at Rock the Equinox, as you do have free passes to that benefit June 6th. I've got a set for you. Congratulations, Chris. Let me put your name down, even though Lori is in the comments, so she can already take your name in there. So Lori, reach out to Chris if you wouldn't mind, and let him know what he's won. So that pretty much does it for us. I think I've got all of my notes out of the way. We've given away 3 sets of passes. We featured an amazing track from the band No One, who will be playing at the Rock the Equinox event, and we dug into the Rock Box and give a huge shout out to Wolf Ugly and their track The Longest Plague. And let's not forget, this week we hope to see you all in a couple of days at the vanguard for Stitched Up Hearts and our good friends and local artists Between the Broken and Tyrannus, as they will be opening up for Stitched Up Heart. We will be speaking with the band a little bit before the event opens, and then we will be bringing you that interview next week. So if we don't see you Wednesday, hopefully we'll see you next week right here, same time, 9 p.m. Mondays on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Just reminding everybody, remember to stay on the positive side of life. And until next time, rock on.